Is Caitlin Clark in the NBA All-Star Three-Point Contest 2025? All you need to know about the Indiana Fever Phenom's participation in this year's All-Star Weekend. The excitement surrounding the 2025 NBA All-Star Weekend is reaching new heights, especially with the inclusion of Caitlin Clark, the Phenom from the Indiana Fever, in this year's three-point contest. Clark, who has been making waves with her electrifying performances in the WNBA, will now take her talents to the NBA stage. Caitlin Clark's inclusion in the three-point contest is a monumental moment for women's basketball. Known for her deep range and sharp shooting, Clark has quickly become one of the most exciting players in the league, and her participation in this year's All-Star event marks a significant step forward for gender inclusion in major NBA events. As the contest approaches, fans are eagerly awaiting the showdown, where Clark will compete alongside the best sharpshooters in the game. Can the Indiana Fever guard challenge NBA stars for the crown? Tune in during All-Star Weekend to find out. Is Caitlin Clark in the NBA All-Star Three-Point Contest 2025? All you need to know about the Indiana Fever Phenom's participation in this year's All-Star Weekend. The 2025 NBA All-Star Weekend is shaping up to be a historic event, with one of the most talked about stories being the inclusion of Caitlin Clark, the rising star from the Indiana Fever, in the highly anticipated NBA All-Star Three-Point Contest. Known for her exceptional scoring ability and deep range, Clark's entry into the event is turning heads and breaking barriers. This is more than just a thrilling addition to the weekend. It's a testament to the growing recognition of women's basketball on the biggest stage in sports. Caitlin Clark's stellar rise in the WNBA. Caitlin Clark, who was drafted by the Indiana Fever, has quickly established herself as one of the most dominant forces in the WNBA. Since her debut, she's been known for her high basketball IQ, incredible shooting range, and ability to change the game from beyond the arc. With multiple game-winning shots and a season full of records, she's proven herself time and time again as one of the league's brightest stars. Clark's journey to the All-Star Three-Point Contest is not just about her raw talent, but also about how she has inspired millions of fans across the globe. As one of the most recognizable figures in women's sports, Clark has garnered significant attention for her performances, earning praise from players, coaches, and fans alike. Her shooting prowess and ability to stretch the floor has made her one of the most dangerous players in the WNBA. A historic moment for women's basketball. For many fans, Caitlin Clark's participation in the NBA All-Star Three-Point Contest is a moment that feels long overdue. The contest, traditionally a male-dominated event, has been an iconic part of NBA All-Star Weekend for decades. However, the inclusion of Clark marks a significant milestone for gender inclusion in the NBA, as she will compete against some of the best shooters in the world, including established NBA stars. Clark's entry into the contest represents more than just a chance to showcase her skills. It's an opportunity to challenge the status quo and further promote the visibility of women's sports on one of the most prominent platforms in the world. Her participation highlights the increasing crossover between the WNBA and NBA, especially as the league continues to emphasize equal recognition for both men and women in basketball. What to expect from Caitlin Clark in the three-point contest? Caitlin Clark is no stranger to the pressure of high-stakes moments. Known for her confidence and composure, she enters the three-point contest as a fan favorite. While the competition is fierce, Clark's remarkable ability to hit shots from deep range makes her a strong contender to challenge the best NBA sharpshooters. Her unique playing style, characterized by off-the-dribble threes, quick releases, and ice-cold clutch shooting, will give her an edge against her competition. Though she is competing against NBA stars, Clark's ability to perform under pressure has already proven to be one of her standout qualities, and her fans are eagerly waiting to see how she handles the spotlight. The growing influence of the WNBA. Caitlin Clark's participation in the three-point contest is also part of a broader trend of increasing visibility and recognition for WNBA players. In recent years, WNBA athletes have seen more opportunities to showcase their skills in mixed-gender events, a change that continues to grow as women's sports gain more mainstream attention. Clark is one of the first WNBA players to participate in this specific contest, and her inclusion may pave the way for more women athletes to be invited to future NBA events. This is just one of the many ways that the sports world is becoming more inclusive and acknowledging the immense talent present in women's basketball. What does this mean for All-Star Weekend? As the NBA All-Star Weekend draws nearer, the anticipation surrounding Caitlin Clark's participation in the three-point contest only continues to build. Whether she claims the title or not, her mere presence in the contest is a groundbreaking moment. It signifies progress and a step forward in making basketball truly inclusive for everyone, regardless of gender. Fans from both the NBA and WNBA will be watching closely as Caitlin Clark takes on the men's competition. With her shooting ability, confidence, and unique flair for the dramatic, there's no telling just how far she can go in this prestigious event. Regardless of the outcome, Clark's involvement in the 2025 NBA All-Star three-point contest will undoubtedly be a moment to remember in the history of All-Star Weekend. As the date approaches, the buzz surrounding Clark's debut in the NBA All-Star three-point contest will only continue to grow. For those who love basketball, this year's All-Star Weekend promises to be one for the books.